Always in trouble with you. Lena. Why do you hook me up with these mongrels? Can you tell me that? People out there, you don't know what you unleash when Lena, when she loves you, you've never been loved like that before. But don't unleash Lena by spitting in her face. Thank you, honey. Well said. Let's not go off on this note. No, I am always, I will say it, I am continually astounded by the stupidity of people that simply cannot accept love into their lives in the form of Lena. No one will be kinder to you in your entire existence. May you be man, beast, plant, rock, little plastic thing. She loves it all equally. Yeah, you're not just another little plastic thing. All right, easy, John. I thought we were going to do a song. All right, let's go. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not going to do that one because we're not always in trouble. Today, we're not. Da, 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 da. We're not in trouble again. I can't believe it. Da, da, da. I don't conceive it. Da, da, da. We're not in trouble again. Happy days are on their way. Happy days for you and me, baby. Not in trouble again. We're not in trouble again. Oh, yes, what? No, wait. This is such a good line. We don't know this song anymore. Damn you. It's your fault. But we're still not in trouble again, so let's just take it from the top. All right, da 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 da. We're not in trouble again. I don't believe it. Da, da, da. I can't conceive it. Da, da, da. We're not in trouble again. Happy days are on their way. Happy days for you and me, baby. Not in trouble again. We're not in trouble again. There, I said it. I don't regret it. We're not in trouble again. Sunny skies are beaming down, and our feet won't touch the ground. Happy days are in our grasp, baby. Not in trouble again. I used to think this world was after me, one big catastrophe after the next. But who in fucking hell can live that way? So let's be bright and gay, not nervous wrecks. We're not in trouble again. So just accept it. Oh yeah, embrace it. Oh baby, face it. You can't replace it. When enemies become friends, the good times simply won't end. I do it all over again with you, not in trouble again. Tremendous, Johnny. Boy, that felt good, didn't it? Yeah, it sure did. Okay, we'll get to the sex thing now. All right. I don't want to hear about your fucking sex life out there, and I never asked to know if you're having a bomb-ass sex life, you crazy lunatic, Greta. Have all the bomb-ass sex you want, but guess what? The joke's on you, because half the time, that ain't who you think it is. Yeah, what your father-in-law or brother-in-law or whatever was telling you, yeah, he was on the mark, baby. That's the upshot of this whole game. He knew that you were dealing in unclean spirits. And Andy is your twin flame, and he's trying to save you. That's the word. And I had to block you on a couple of platforms, but John said to us, we can't block you from YouTube, so this is where you're seeing it. Unclean spirits, baby doll. And that's the dope, letting that all in to your life. That's what happens out there. Anybody who's drug addict or a substance abuser. You're letting dark energy into your life. And you are fucking dabbling on the dark side. As harmless as recreational drugs and drinking may look to some of you, or you may want it to look to you. This has been a public service announcement. John, this is why Lena is my priestess. Mm-hmm. This is why who let the dogs out? Well, you know what? It takes a while, but boy, when she needs to testify, nobody can testify like Lena. Nobody's lived it like Lena. Not even you, Little Miss Britches. Yeah, God, these videos, that felt like a form of mind pollution. She was sending me these weird videos of like just her pouting with this weird look in her eye. And I'm like, what is she trying to do? Like, seduce me or something? Or she thinks she's daring me to comment on what she thinks is like this provocative look at me shit. Sending pictures of her ass or whatever. I was like, all right, John, this is getting... And he was like, that's not the Greta the world knew. She's fucking up because of the drugs this time around. And that's why we're in here, Lena, trying to clean this mess up. For Andy, but mostly for God+Mother. She's another casualty waiting to happen, and it's happening. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Last Life was one of some promise, but she didn't handle that too well either. That's why I want you to read the book on Greta Garbo. I will. I have a book of her interviews. I plan to read that. Because I can't even... in my mind, I have a hard time reconciling that Kennedy is Greta Garbo. I had respect for Greta Garbo before. You could still respect the soul that is Greta Garbo. It's her actions in this lifetime that are repelling you. Right, okay, all right. Can we let it go? Yeah. I love you. You can handle as much of this as we're done, you know. This was like, you know what, John? I just realized something I told you, right? Yeah. Right around this week, 1 year ago, look back at our videos from last year. We were fighting demons, right? It's like the week before Christmas. I swear, the same thing. We were going through... we mentioned it, yeah. The whole rat baby witch thing and demonology. Go back and look at last year's videos. I made a lot of those videos private because when I look back at them, I was like, you know what? This is too heavy for some people. They can't handle... It got around for a while, but I'm privatizing, yeah. And John said, do what you feel is right. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing, when you're really hooked up with demons, it's not if it's only about the sex, that's a bad sign. If that's all you have going for your twin flame relationship, well, John, would you like to take over? It can't all be about sex. You got to be doing God's work. Then you can have plenty of sex, but you got to be doing God's work comes first, and that means serving others and not being a narcissist and not destroying your brain and your body and your relationships because of your drug abuse. Yeah, so this is like a demonology intervention, and we had something very similar with other people last year. And it can get hairy. So the only reason any of this is happening is because, they're trying to save this woman's soul, who was Greta Garbo. I understand that, and I feel like my job is done unless the Lord and the Mother need me to do anything else about this. But no, you don't have to be in contact with her. You don't have to answer any messages from her. But we pretty much are blocking her on the platforms. We're blocking her on all the platforms. You know what? She even has your phone number. Let her have the balls to call you. Let her. Yeah, that's true. I'll gladly talk to her. You don't even have to, but let's see if she does. And then take it from there. All right. Yeah, I really, I kind of, I hoped for better with this one because I had admiration for Greta Garbo. Yeah, but what did you have admiration for? The fame? I guess so. I mean, you don't even know any of her work. You never watched any of her films. Were you really captivated with her when you did see her on film? Not captivated. Interested because she was such a big deal, but mostly because she became such a recluse later on. So I wanted to kind of see if I could get a clue into her. But how many of her films have we watched? Barely made it through one, I think, right? What are you getting at? I don't need to say anymore. She's not everybody's cup of tea, nor should she be. But Andy, I consider a good friend. Andy is a friend. But he's not a good friend. He's a very, very good friend. But our relationship with Andy has nothing to do with her. At the same time, it has everything to do with her. Because we want them to ascend. Right, okay. We want them to ascend together. And he's incarnated now. And he's doing very well. And he's with a soulmate. Right. He's with someone he loves. He's Norwegian. He's with his Yoko, you could say. And you're Christopher. That's who he's with. Well, good for him, yes. And that's what she should be pursuing at this time in her life. And what it is he did kind of a premature intervention with her because, to make that contact with her. Right. But it was when she was, it's not going well. Because she can't stay clean. Precisely. Mm-hmm. It's just that simple. You got to do it. We're all strong enough to do it. We are. Right, John? God does not give us more than we can handle. But a dead giveaway that she's demonically possessed at this time is her saying fuck you to you after all your kindness to her. How quickly she turns like a serpent, correct? Like a serpent. You never said the F word to her, right? No. No, you were always kind, motherly, sisterly to her. She's a weirdo. And that's the demon. That's the demon. Not her soul. The weirdo got in. And the weirdo is taking over. Oh my God, this is so fucking heavy. Yeah, it's all right. Again, this seems to be the week before Christmas, moving into Christmas. We're handling heavy-duty demonology vibes and wrestling them up out of the woodwork. Now, Andy Warhol has been, look back on our videos from the past year. He's been popping up constantly, and now I know why. Not just because he's John's friend. He needs help with his twin flame because she's going off the rails. And we needn't say more. And we won't. God and Mother, please protect us all. Protect us all and keep us vigilant. And you can't say you're a holy girl just because you read a couple of quotes out of the Bible. You didn't even know who Mary and Martha were, Greta. So don't tell me you read the Bible. You don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking demons, you lunatic. Get some help. And yes, they can be very loving. They can really, really be tricksters. Really. But if you were doing God's work, you'd already know that. You're not doing God's work. You're doing something else. All right, honey, can we go? Yeah, I'm done. But I did want to put this out there because this is a busy topic and it needs attention this time of year. And this is not to single anybody out, no matter what you think out there, the paranoid ones. This is something that is happening and not everybody understands what's happening to them right now. And this is the reality of the ascension. And it is simply, we are the messengers. Lena and myself, we are the messengers. I love you, darling. I love you, Cheryl. Praise be God and Mother. Thank you.